Lynette Oxley for Tac Shack Tactical TV, year of Paul. Uchi might make an appearance as well, but anyway, welcome Paul.
Hi Lynette, hello viewers.
So yeah, I'm still very cross trying to deal with RAM, delivering weapons to the wrong places.
Yeah, typical RAM.
It's just
there's a big misconception, something we picked up this week on the GOSA Facebook group. There's a big misconception about RAM couriers. People think that they're secure and that they have lock boxes in the vehicles and that the drivers or the crew are armed or that they actually even have competence, let alone business purposes competence. No, they don't.
No. And I just don't want to deal with them. And to try and, I've got one gun had to go to Queenstown, the other gun had to go to PE. They delivered both guns to Queenstown. I said to them, please don't mix it up. It's got stickers all over, different labels, everything.
Remember a couple of years ago where they delivered a whole cash in transit starter pack to an empty office. Left it on the reception desk at an office and walked out.
Yeah.
2 R6 rifles, a whole bunch of ammunition, magazines for the rifles in a sealed box, but a cardboard box. Dropped it on the reception desk and the guy was off on lunch, so they just walked out.
In any case, let's chat about what we're going to chat about. So, lots of very interesting stuff happening this week.
Well, yeah. So as a result of last week's High Court outing where Judge Mudal said the state has to find a solution for the problem of the printed licenses, which are being delayed so horribly. The state advocate, the state attorney and the state advocate understood the gravity of the problem. They were instructed, or they offered to go into a court-ordered mediation process with us to figure out how to solve the problem. But instead, they managed to convince SAPS to release the directive we saw a couple of days ago. So the directive basically says that given that the SAPS have now been beaten into submission, and they now understand that the license card is not the only proof of license, being that they now understand this, and that the Section 21 of the Act provides for a written, a printed permit. They've now decided to create a permit. It's a SAP 563, I think it is.
56, if I remember.
No. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But it's on function 17.9 of the Enhanced Firearms Management System at the DFOs.
There's a bit of chaos this morning. Sorry.
So guys from yesterday started storming their DFOs' offices and demanding printouts, and the DFOs didn't really know because the provincial firearms officers haven't given the training in time, because this is like really fresh. I mean, the ink is literally still wet on this. So the provincial firearms officers didn't give the DFOs proper instructions, so nobody really knew what to do. So we have, in some instances, like Krugersdorp, I think it was, and one other place, where they were issuing people with the 414, the inquiry printouts, and they were stamping it with a date stamp and saying, this is what the law says, that is now your license, off you go. So there's a whole bunch of those in the air. Then this morning there was yesterday they hadn't activated the 17.9 function on the computers yet. This morning that was activated, so you could capture all the data on that. But as soon as you captured on the data on it, it wouldn't print, and it would tell you that it had been printed, so you couldn't get it printed again.
Because if you do get a printout, please keep copies of it and take photos and
scan it into a PDF. Keep the PDF in multiple places. Print it out. Make copies of it.
Because the system
put your original in the safe, laminate copies, do whatever you want to do, but for God's sakes don't lose it, because the police are expecting you the printout is valid, not for 1 year or 2 years or 6 months. The printout is valid until such time as you receive your card from the DFO. Hear my words. Until the DFO hands over your card to you, that is valid. When the DFO hands over the card to you, he's going to ask you for the printout back. Keep it. If you want to get your card, keep it.
Just
So anyway, so yeah, it was a major victory. It was it's probably, one of our club members said to us yesterday that it's probably the largest, the most impactful success against SAPs and for firearm owners that he knows about in the last 10 years. And yes, it's huge. It's monstrous. It's a very, 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 very big and important order, this. So we're very, very happy about it. We know that various other parties are all jumping up and down now and saying, oh, yes, that was because we spoke to the police. No, it's not because you spoke to the police. It's not at all about that. Yes, everything contributes and well done, and we want you to keep talking to the police and bringing pressure to bear. It's not about the fidelity order, although they quote the fidelity order in the directive. It's not about the fidelity order that we were also part of, I might just remind people. It's not about that. This is about GOSA pinning the police in court last week with a very senior judge who managed to impress upon the state the importance of sorting this out all over on the fast track to the Constitutional Court.
Yeah, I just wanted to say it was actually mentioned that if it's not sorted out, it's going to go to the Constitutional Court.
It's going to fast track all the way to the Constitutional Court.
Look, the discussions are not finished yet, am I correct?
No, we're halfway through the process. We are literally, GOSA is literally engaged in the court process with the police. The initial hearing has now moved into a court-ordered mediation. We haven't had the mediation sessions yet, but we've already spoken to the state parties. So this will then we're going back to them with more stuff. We're not happy with this. We're very happy.
No, very happy.
But we want more. Please, can I have some more? So we want more out of the police than this. We're going to go back to them with other suggestions because now we're running into problems. One of the guys on the GOSA Facebook group just reported that the DFO was halfway through printing out his certificate or his printed license when the toner ran out in the printer. So now the system recognizes that it's been printed already, so it won't print a new one. And he hasn't got a lot. So there's going to be glitches like this that happen. The important thing about the police directive is the police have now recognized and admitted that the license card is not the license. Yeah. It's merely proof that the license exists. And that's the point we've been trying to get them to the whole time. At last the light has gone on. What we're wanting to do now is we're wanting to get them, because of the hassles with printing and papers running out and printers are breaking and the printer in the DFO's office is broken, so they use the network prints their printouts on the photocopy machine in the victim support office. But the people in the victim support office are now gathering the printouts as they come through and they're going, oh, this is not for me, and they're scrunching it up and throwing it in the dustbin.
And it can't be reprinted.
So it can't be reprinted. So this printing thing is a train smash. So we're going to now, in the mediation process, and before it gets referred back to the judge, we're going to suggest that the police can make the whole problem even easier now that they've accepted that the card is not the license.
Yeah.
Now that they've accepted that point, we're going to suggest to them that they just issue people with PDFs.
Yeah.
You can have a secure PDF. They can attach
your ID number or whatever.
Exactly. They can secure the PDF. They give you a secure PDF. They can put it on the SMS to you, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
You print out your PDF. You keep the PDF.
Yeah. Well, it looks. I looked at some of them because some of them are being printed. It couldn't be printed this morning, and it looks like the old Section 21's exactly.
So they have sorted the printing out during the day. I mean, literally, it was about 12 o'clock, just after 12. I was actually in the vehicle on the way somewhere, and one of the senior DFOs phoned me and said, "I've just checked at 5 different police stations. They're all printing."
Yeah.
So it's very live with the DFOs and the police personnel that have been helping us.
Thank you very much.
Namaste. They've really come to the party. They're really helping us. Please don't, guys, it's a Friday afternoon. I know you desperately, urgently want your license printout.
Be nice.
But
Play
be,
nice.
be nice with the police. Don't shout at the DFOs. They're trying to, if they're trying to help you, they're really going out of their way. We have some DFOs that have gone miles and miles out of their way to help people.
Absolutely.
Please don't crap all over the DFO because the system is broken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so but we'll keep you updated if anything.
We'll keep you updated. We'll keep you updated about the rest of the mediation process. We'll let you know exactly what's happening. But you know what? This is a good day in the office.
It's great.
It's a good day in the office. It's been positive. Things have been moving forward. We can actually see things happening in front of our eyes, which is quite amazing. Typically, when a directive comes out, for the first couple of weeks at least, nothing happens. What we've seen, this printout came out. I think it came out on the evening of the 12th. By yesterday morning, we were distributing it around the place. But by yesterday morning, really, really early. And by this afternoon, they've already got the system operational. Yeah, it's printing. So that's a leap forward in terms of efficiency with what we know of the SAPS in the past.
Absolutely.
So well done, guys. Well done, the guys at Technical Services. The lady whose name starts with a Y, thank you very much.
So let's talk about something else that's very nice. So we spent the time last Sunday with, I've looked for a very long time for somebody to sing the Scrappy Song, sort of part of our development program for gun buddies.
Correct.
So yeah, spent the time.
So we got a volunteer professional engineer, sound engineer with a studio, etc., etc.
Penny Farthing.
Penny Farthing.
So thank you very much.
In Veldvreden Park.
That's correct.
That volunteered to record and engineer the song. We got one of our shooting friends who has a young daughter, 9 years old, who's has been for professional singing lessons, and she's got a wonderful voice, but a real child's voice, which is exactly what we're looking for.
Yeah.
So the song has been arranged in a school singing class type setting with almost like a honky tonk piano. So it's very simple song. It's a very and it's very appealing to children because that's where it's aimed. It's not aimed at adults. Yeah. It's aimed at children. So we had this lovely little 9-year-old girl singing pure, clear notes, and man, what a professional she is. Absolutely. She knocked the song out. She did one or two sound tests on her voice, and then she stood there and sang the song all the way through on the first take. At the end of the first take, she sang the song all the way through. And the sound engineer goes, and was like, well, what's wrong? He says, I wasn't recording it. I didn't think it would be this easy. So he had to go back and record her because he thought the first one was going to be just a throwaway. He said, let's see if we can do it exactly right again.
She did it 3 times in a row.
First take, the first recorded take, perfect. Word perfect. Yeah. Second one after that, third one after that, he overlay the 3. We had estimated at the time that this could take up to 2 weeks of engineering to get it sorted out. It was so well done that within 2 hours we were out of there with a complete song. It's a 2-minute song, so it's not nothing. It sounds brilliant. We've played it and we'll be releasing it very soon to the public.
Yeah, we're trying to get, we thought we'll have some time, but Jasper, who's done the graphics on the book as well, the Scrappy book, they're going to do some animations for us, which is taking a little bit of time. We thought we had time, so as soon as that's finished, the first release of the song will be out.
Yeah, we thought we could do the animations whilst the song was being engineered.
But
however, yeah.
We'll also do a professional video with Scrappy, the actual Land Rover, out at Cradle of Humankind.
Cradle, yeah.
And hopefully we'll be able to launch a couple of Gun Buddies things in November, because October is a little bit crazy
October's
right
full.
now.
Yeah.
So last thing, anything else that you wanted to add on the Scrappy or the Gun Buddies
very
program?
well done on that. Very well done to Joss, to Penny Farthing,
to Addie and Jay and her mom.
Addie, oh, what a star. Yeah, and to John, who's helped with a lot of the guitar tracks on it.
Yeah, no, absolutely awesome.
Yeah, fantastic, well done. Group effort, fantastic, everybody pulling together.
Nobody's charged us for anything.
Yeah.
So let's...
Yeah, exactly that.
Last thing, ladies event on the 1st of October. It's the first Saturday event that we've had for a long time. Hannes has just put it up, I see. If you haven't registered, we still have space. It will be at JMPD Range or Cecil Payne in Roodepoort. Please come and join us if the ladies that still have that Saturday free.
Correct. And I believe there'll be one or two, or one of our own ladies from the office, our new GOSA Law in-house counsel, who will be joining, who's never shot before.
That'll be nice.
This morning, somebody came into the gun shop part of the offices and was collecting an AK-47 that he just got his license for, and she got to see her first real live AK up close. So she's going to be joining in on the shooting portion on the event on the 1st.
Yeah, we've got some ladies from the East Rand that's involved in a feeding and also a women's abuse group that we've actually putting through on a complementary basis. We've got 3 ladies joining from the Canine Empowerment Group. So we'll have a wide variety of ladies from different areas actually joining us. So yes, if you haven't booked, please book. If you want Hannes to help you, you can go to events@gosa.co.za and he'll help you with the registration as well. Anything else, Paul?
Then I believe you have immediately after the 1st of October, we have the air rifle nationals.
Yes, I'm also supposed to, I think, in that afternoon of the 1st, also having a chat at another empowerment group. I'm just still busy trying to squash that in. And then we've got the sound soothing, which will be live on the
yeah, so live streaming 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th.
5th, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll be live streaming the equipment check, and the opening, the events during the day, and then the closing ceremony, which we've been asked to live stream.
We'll interview 10 shooters every day, and then obviously live on the channel, and then we'll throw in the scores and stuff like that in between.
Correct. That sounds exciting. It's going to be great. And we'll have the GOSA trailer out there, that monstrous trailer, with an interviewing studio in the back corner of it, so we can interview people out of the traffic and stuff like that. So we won't have like at Kragdag a month ago we had some poor guy pickling through the middle of between us and the camera while we were busy talking on camera. It happens. It's live TV, guys.
Yeah. Anything else? Is that it at this stage?
That's about it. This has been a pretty good week, I think.
I think we're also going to go middle October. We're going to cover, and the GOSA trailer will also be at the Grand Prix, with the Compact Championships. That's going to be at Hippo Creek. We'll also be there as well.
And we've been asked to cover that.
That's right.
By the organisers. So we'll take the whole trailer, we'll take the whole circus down there, and we'll have that whole thing operating for the duration of the Compact Championship, the Compact Grand Prix.
Yeah.
It's getting out there into other markets. It's doing the legwork for gun owners.
Absolutely. Anyway, thank you, Paul, and I hope our viewers will have a fantastic weekend.
Have a great weekend, guys.
I hear there's snow, but again in Lesotho or something.
Oh dear.
So
next
we
week
might have a little bit of cold.
Yeah. So go and stand in queues at police stations to get your printouts.
And enjoy it.
Be nice to the DFOs.
Yes, please.
Be nice to them.
Cheers, guys. See you next week.
Bye.